We go ahead, turn up on that nigga, look Chris.
Don't wanna blame me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them.
Head coach, we come at you from the shores of Lake Erie. EA Sports has the coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. The first down run with Gurley, good for only about 3. It's second down now. Brought down that time by Christian Kirksey.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. John Ross. His third touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Wait, 20! 56, right there, 56. I'm coming for 28!
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. On second and 11 now. Brady, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
A run for Nick Chubb. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, They want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Following the penalty, Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That'll go as a pickup of 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Chubb. And room there to work it inside the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie! 56, check 56. Watch the screen. Pass. 56 to Mike. 56.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt.
Hey, Christopher. Hey, Christopher. Christopher, I like that. Throw me another one, pick 6. Throw me another pick 6, boy. Throw me another pick 6, boy. I like that, Christopher. I'm trash, bro.
I got 2-touchdown lead.
Not bummed.
More aggressive.
Bet.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play that time out of Chubb. 46 yards. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. A big play there on the catch and run. 76 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. The point after is good, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. They run again on first down, Chubb. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Now Chubb running right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Wait, set, wait, 20!
A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
And the penalty, a big assist to this offense. Now it's 3rd and 3. They run. Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Seibert up and good, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On 1st down, they go right back to Hunt. Chris Jones on the stop. This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs? Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. On 2nd down, it's Hunt. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain. What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz? The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Nick Chubb stops short, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Even though they didn't get it, probably the right call. Too long for a field goal and just not a whole lot to gain from a punt there. Yeah, you wouldn't have really netted very much yardage if you punt the ball, right? And the thing about a field goal, and you know this from so much experience, the longer the field goal, the lower it comes out off the kick, right? Which means it's got a better chance of being blocked. So you're taking a chance either way. I like the fact they went for it. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. And going deep for Hill. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Morgan Burnett, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A give running right is Chubb. Uses the stiff arm. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey,
these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Hey, Alabama.
To throw on third down. Brady. Well, this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by the linebacker, Telvin Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Go! Let's go!
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Now this time, Brady will throw. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in, because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Mahomes. And that one's complete to Gurley. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Regular.
The final shot before half for Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Go Bandit. Check. Green 80.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Hey, goal 66.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
I'm kicking that ass, boy.
Can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
He's sweaty.
49-14, Chris, 3rd quarter. What's up? What's that? Hey, I'm bagging them now. I'm bagging them now, Chris. What's up? I'm bagging them.
So now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
I told you to make some. I told you to make some money play. I told you to make some money. Money moves. I don't need all that.
They call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
What you mean? How I got everybody? I just got fast receivers. I got fast receivers.
Oh, and now some space to operate. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Nick Chubb might like
Last
it.
play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
All right, but I'm bagging that run shit now. Sometimes you get a little what's the name?
First down, they'll run
We
with
bagging
Chubb.
that shit.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know what? Chris Jones been on this team though.
Yard there, and now second down.
Chris Jones on the team in real life. All these niggas, Thornhill and all them, Matthew, them niggas on the team in real life.
Handoff comes to Chubb, and he is going to be stopped.
Fuller,
cold behind
niggas on the team in
line
real
of
life.
scrimmage.
I only got some
They lost
additionals.
two there, and
I
it's
fixed up
third
the
down.
linebacker spot a little bit.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the
Oh,
blitz
shit.
as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible. and
Oh, this a
something really
pick.
advantageous.
You got a pick.
Brady's throw
Gotta
on
pick
third
that.
down there is incomplete.
That's a pick.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore.
Yeah, I seen
kind
it
of
with
get why those
shit.
old
Tom
school
Brady ain't
coaches
see it.
sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football.
It's okay,
And you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good
Not
or
snagging it.
bad for your team.
Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball. but
0 for
it
10,
winds up
Chris?
to be
0 for
incomplete.
10?
The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down.
Why?
And the Chiefs defense
Yeah, I wouldn't
comes
did
up with a
that. You're not
stop.
worth it.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. To throw, it's Mahomes.
There you go again. Oh, that's a touchdown.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Miles
You gotta sit down.
Garrett in there to bury him for
You
a
gotta sit
loss
down.
of 11.
But- What up, Ethan? You gotta sit down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Man open, it's Goodwin. And got it well across
He not supposed to
midfield
fumble.
down to the 40,
He not
but
supposed to
it's all
fumble.
said and done. The
I don't
catch
care.
good for
I don't
24
care.
yards.
I don't care who it is.
Mahomes now on 1st down. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin.
That nigga stamina low or something. That nigga moving
Crosses
slow.
over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first
He
down.
sweaty.
Chris,
Never make the mistake.
Hey,
of
hey, go look at
receivers,
it- go look at the
especially
broadcast,
little
IQ.
guys like we're watching here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and
Look at your rematch, Chris.
and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Get up off me. Get up
He
off
was
him.
able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in.
I know I ain't
for
like you with the run shit, but
You stopping
Hey.
his runs, DB?
hell yeah, I'm
That'll
stopping
make
that
it
shit.
Second down.
I'm stopping that shit.
Again they run with Gurley.
You got 200 yards, but look, after you only got 2 touchdowns.
The pick up there, and now it's 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage.
I ain't know. I thought I had forgot.
How about the free safety?
I had forgot. You'll be alright, bro. Then you gonna make the playoffs. Like, nigga.
What's your record, Terrell?
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes.
Ah, you gotta. Jim Rose.
Passes out that far.
Terrell, what's your record?
I ain't taking no 3. I ain't taking 3, Chris. I ain't taking 3, Chris.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a
My fault,
long
my fault.
distance.
We gonna get you in the playoffs, bro. You're not playing no more.
Andy Reid,
What's the
some
name?
say
You straight.
always unpredictable, and here he
Damn.
says we're going
2 and
for it on
5?
4th down.
You coming back? Hey, go look at you.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Escaping the pressure right.
No, you gotta kick. That's perfect, bro. That's perfect. Mahomes, you gotta make
I
that
will.
throw, baby.
Dang, Chris, that
make
nigga
that
blowing you
throw.
out. That nigga, yeah.
You see that pass, you call it? Tell me
I
that's not
just saw
supposed to be
that
money.
scope.
Tell me that's not
I
supposed to be
just saw
money.
that score, and I clicked off the video.
Bro, tell me that's not supposed to be money, bro. Tell me that's not supposed to be money, bro.
Because they're
That's
not
a,
even over 100 yards.
bro,
yet.
Chris,
And in today's
Chris, what that pass supposed to be right, bro?
On what, Trey?
Be real.
Trey, on what?
What? You stupid as hell, Chris.
Not many teams patient enough to stick
Oh, my safety failed. My safety failed.
through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. 7 yards there and a first
It's not gonna work every time, Chris.
Again,
Rolling
this
up.
is Chubb.
Get his ass up. Go hit his ass. That's a DB tackling you, nigga.
28.
Stop playing.
7 yards on the
Stop
pickup.
playing,
Freight
Chris.
train not better than wrecking
Second
ball,
and
bro.
3.
Who?
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
That's what I thought.
It's on EA Sports.
Go make a play, go make a play, go make a play. Go make a play. Go make a play, Matthew. Go make a play. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing with me.
You think your man loaded up?
Set up third down.
Stop fucking playing, Chris. Like your life ain't real. Tell him make a play. Throw the ball, bruh. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Throw the ball, Chris. Throw the ball.
I just invited you.
We stopping that run shit. We stopping this shit. Matthew gonna fill that hole in right there.
Brady.
Oh, you gotta go, bruh. Haha, you gotta make a play on there, bro. You gotta make a play on there. Haha, come on, bro. Yeah. I know how to do that shit. I know how to do that shit now. Somebody taught me how to do it. Yes, nigga, I know how to do this shit. Somebody taught me how to do it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I'm lagging. I'm kind of delayed, no cap.
Again, it's Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this.
I know, Chris. I know. I'm here, bro. I'm here.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Nigga, that is a 70 right there tackling you. I know this Ryan Kerrigan. Never mind, this Ryan Kerrigan.
The Browns on third down.
I got 70s and you just don't know where they at.
Thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
You don't need to know they at. Throw me a pick right here. This is a pick right here. This is a pick right here, Chris. Yep.
From the gun, it's Brady.
Told you. I called it. I knew what it was.
Interception. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return comes to him.
Chris, you ain't completed a pass the whole game, bro. You supposed to be my son. You playing. Shut up. I don't care. You're not my son.
They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Hell nah.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin.
That was dumb. You should have got Russell Wilson. You should have got Russell Wilson.
26 and also a first down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Taking a deep shot.
We're gonna get you a touchdown. Oh, Harmon!
Complete.
Come
Trying to give his man
on.
room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Come on, that's a
Fourth quarter,
touchdown. That's
you've
2.
got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still
Hell
taking
nah.
shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock.
I'm not giving you no. What you gonna give up for? What you gonna give up? What you gonna give up then? What you gonna give up?
Picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'm straight.
Mahomes firing complete. And inside the 20
straight,
before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line.
Be sweaty.
E-Bob slapping it out like corner on the car.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He gets it to Gurley, complete.
It was already halfway go, bro.
For a Chiefs touchdown.
It was already halfway go. Nah. I should have took half of your Pop-Tarts like you took mine, nigga.
As his guys continue to pour it on.
Well, this game is definitely
You got it, like I told you, go get the tweezers.
Some people like to go ahead and continue.
Damn, Chris. I ain't always gonna 40 ball you though. I might have to go for 70, Chris.
I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Well, you and I'll be.
Hey, ain't nobody got beat that bad like you. Yeah, hey, if Chris couldn't like move the ball, like at least get like 1 first down, it could have been like that. He get the first down. Yeah, what's up?
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get
Yes, sir.
Cowboys,
Yes,
Cowboys.
sir.
The only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because
That's snoring here. He earned it. On God, he earned it. He earned it just like Tariq. Yeah, he got a superstar. Yeah, they earned the shit. You can earn the shit.
And he's got some space here. Weaving through traffic and now
He's sweaty.
and he's across
Hey, Chris, you know you can earn X Factors in here? Because I earned one with Todd Gurley.
no wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy.
He's sweaty.
did, my good man.
You said what? How I get Todd Gurley?
Go ahead and give him the hat
I had. Okay, so I signed a like 93 D tackle in free agency, and then I had traded him for Todd Gurley to the Rams, and now a dude in our league got the 93 D tackle.
If he's been playing his own game of can I top this? And each run is
he on the Panthers though. Hey, the dude with the Panthers got a cold ass team. He trash.
Sage.
Yeah, he got a cold ass team, but he trash though. I kill his ass still.
So you gonna drop 30 on that nigga head.
This game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got
That's gonna be the if somebody else get dropped over 90 trail, ain't gonna worry about nothing. That nigga like, oh yeah, I'm talking about y'all niggas now.
Because I'm just gonna tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on.
Hey, Sage and Ethan.
Olivier Vernon able to record his 5th sack of the season. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their totals.
There's 98 speed for you, big dog.
At that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time.
Why didn't you drop down?
Nigga, I got corners. I got all that shit.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
This I made sure my secondary is right. Is right. Then I got my corners right. Then I got my linebackers right.
Saying something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
I know what I was working with.
I caught on D-line again, bruh.
And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Sugar.
It's okay, Chris. It's okay.
They begin this drive with Chubb. He'll have a first down past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in position.
I got caught on D-end. Key running. Hey, Sweaty. Hey, Sweaty. Chill out.
Down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
No, 56. Hey, exit. 56, Mike, 56. In your face. Hey, both 66.
From the 24, Brady.
Yes, sir! That's love! That's love!
I told you to get the tools.
But it's 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there. Hope that your guy can make a play.
He didn't get burned. He owned him though.
But if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's
why you ain't throw it to Deshaun's side?
That would be a big play.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Shotgun now for Brady.
That's a pick, bro. That's a pick. He threw it to a zone. That's a pick.
And that was a dive.
That's a terrible read. Terrible read, Chris.
Okay, trail.
The Nick.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb.
Hey, you don't want to be giving up that Nick, Chris. You need a receiver. You better do what you always do.
Touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he'll be able to smile about it.
And that rushing touchdown is 4.
Hey, Chris, you want McCall Harmon?
The NFL record in a single game.
And we all know
all right, but what you gonna give me though?
And even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Whoa. What?
It's about set to begin this drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's good.
He's sweaty.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
No.
Now is Mahomes.
Both of them. Both of them.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Why were they clicking on offense?
They can't help but feel